It's Nakia, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you how to get this fun, sexy, red glitter Valentine's Day look. If you are interested, just keep on watching. Okay, so I already applied my foundation using the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Foundation in the color 8.75. And I went ahead and mixed it with the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation in the color 4.0. So I went ahead and mixed these two together to get my best shade. Now, moving on to the eyebrows. Eyebrows are super thin and not how I like them. So I'm going to go ahead and use an eyebrow pencil. I use this one, the LA Girl pencil, and I go ahead and just shade in the top and bottom of my eyebrow. I like a natural look, so I follow the natural shape of my eyebrow and I blend it in with the powder. So like so, I'm just going to start at the very bottom of my eyebrow in the front, and you just want to lightly feather out this eyebrow. And then after this one, I move on to the next one. And now I'm going to use my e.l.f. Eyebrow Duo brush. It looks like this. It has a spoolie on this end and an angled brush on this end. And I'm going to use my Brow Bar palette that I got in my BoxyCharm. It looks like this. And I'm going to dip into the lightest powder, which is this one right here. This one is like a concealer. And I'm just going to go ahead and fill the rest of my eyebrow in. Okay, so it should look like this. Now going in with this flat concealer brush, I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit of the Smashbox foundation on my brush and carve out the shape of my eyebrow. Okay, moving on, I'm going to go back in with that Eyebrow Duo brush, and I'm going to brush through my eyebrows. And moving on to eyeshadow. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use this brush. It looks like a little blending brush. And I'm going to dip into Sinister by Makeup Revolution. So it looks like that. And I'm just going to dip into Sinister, this one right here. You're gonna go ahead and blend this out in your crease. And then going in with my Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, I'm going to dip into Raw Sienna. This one right here. And this is just going to lighten and soften up this darker brown color that I put down. Moving on, I'm now going to dip into Red Ochre. This color right here, still in the Modern Renaissance palette. I'm going to dip into this red color. Just now noticing I never even took the plastic off of this mirror. Now you really want to focus on building up this red shade. And now I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution palette again. And I'm going to dip into the color Demon, which is also like a red color right here. These names in this palette is so dark. Now with a clean blending brush, I'm going to dip into the color Golden Ochre right here. And now taking my other blending brush, I'm going to dip back into Red Ochre and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, this one. And we're just going to focus this red color in the outer corner. Now I'm going into the Jackie Aina Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. It looks like this, so pretty. And I'm going to dip into the red shade called Wigglies. Wigglies is right here. I'm going to dip into Wigglies with a flat shader brush like that. And I'm just going to pack this onto my lid. So now I'm going to use my e.l.f. glitter glue. This is the e.l.f. glitter glue I use. And I'm going to use this flat brush. And use this flat brush to go ahead and apply the glitter glue to your lid. So you want to keep it kind of close to your lash line because you do not want glitter to transfer to your crease. And now I'm going to use a clean brush. I'm using this e.l.f. flat shader brush right here. It looks like this. And I'm going to use the Violet Voss glitter that looks like this and the color Rose. So it's a chunky loose glitter. And I'm going to apply this to my eyes. You're going to tap it on, not wipe it. You just want to press it into your eyelid. So it should look like that. And now going back in with my brush that I used for the glitter glue, I'm going to do the same thing with the other eye. And going back in with the e.l.f. brush, I'm going to dip into some more glitter. And remember, just pat it on. So now it looks like this. You're going to have a lot of fallout, but don't worry about it because we'll clean that up afterwards. So now moving back into the crease, I'm going to pick up some Wigglies from the Jackie Aina Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, this red color again. And I'm going to put that in my crease. So it should look like this. Now going in with a brush, I'm going to use the Luxie Duo Fiber Powder brush. I'm going to kind of just dust off whatever glitter is on my face. And now I'm going to start with my concealer. I'm going to start highlighting and contouring my face. And then I go in after with the contour because I find that it ends up drying while I'm blending out my concealer. And I don't like that. So with my wet beauty blender, I'm going to dab in my concealer. Dab. We're not swiping, moving it back and forth, we're dabbing. So now going on to the other eye. Okay, now I'm going to contour. Using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Beautiful Bronze, looks like this. and along my forehead. Now I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and I'm going to start right here on my cheeks. And make sure you get that inside of your hairline, because you don't want it to be like one color all the way back here and then it's dark there. Like, that's not gonna look good at all. And then now I'm going to use my Black Radiance Loose Setting Powder in the color Banana. Looks like this. And I'm going to use this to set my under eye. And now I'm just going to let this bake. And I'm going to go in with my MAC Studio Fix in C45. And I'm going to use this brush. It's a pointed blush brush. Now I'm going to use my contour brush. Looks like this. And I'm going to use the NYX Matte Bronzer Powder in the color Dark Tan. Almost done. Go back in with the loose setting powder, the Black Radiance Banana Powder, and I'm going to put it right here and carve out my contours. And now I'm going to take the e.l.f. highlighter brush and I'm going to dust this off underneath my eye. And now using my Luxie blush brush, looks like this, I'm going to put on some blush. I'm using the Ciate London in the color Burnt. It looks like that. Honestly, I love blush. It's probably like my favorite. Blush and eyeliner, my two faves. And now I'm going to apply my highlighter. For highlighter, I'm using the Artist Couture in the shade Illuminati. It's a loose highlighter, and it looks like this. And I'm going to use this fan brush. And we are done with highlighter. Now moving on, I'm going to take off this powder. And now it's time for eyeliner. Using the Hank & Henry Slick With It in Blickity Black, my favorite, I'm going to create a wing eyeliner. And now it's time for eyelashes. Okay, now I'm going to apply my eyelashes. I'm using the Duo glue in Dark Tone, which is just a black, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply it to the strip right here of the lashes. This is my favorite glue because even if you mess up, it's black, so once you put it on over your eyeliner, it just looks like eyeliner anyways. And after they dry, I like to pinch them and make sure they are blended with my real lashes, and it just helps them adhere better. Now while that is drying, I'm going to start applying my lip gloss. So I am using this NK Makeup Auto Liner, and this is in the color Choco, and I'm just going to outline my lip. Now I'm just going to blend this with my finger. And I'm going to use the Buxom Plumping Gloss in Hot Toddy. And now I'm going to set the makeup with the Milk Makeup Blur Spray. And we're all done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and leave some love down below. Thank you. Bye.